Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the garden. Today we're going to be doing some more flower arrangements. We're once again using up the last of the Ranunculus. We had a good run with the Ranunculus. It bloomed about 2 months, I would say. I'm really bummed that I didn't get to donate any of this, but it is what it is. We can't control everything. So the first thing I'm going to start with are our rose ranunculus and our white ranunculus. These are two of my favorites. Something about the white ranunculus too, even though it's plain, it's such a classic. It's so beautiful. In this video, we are also using the last of our tulips that we had stored in the fridge for about a month. These are the Bellica tulips. They're just nice and white with tinges of pink on them. Very, very lovely. And we are going to use some of the first daffodil blooms. I'm not sure the variety. These came in a mixed pack, so I can't tell you the variety, unfortunately, but just a very small, kind of almost Tizetta type of daffodil. As always, we are still in desperate need of actual foliage that we can use here in the garden, so we are going to be using tulip foliage. To use tulip foliage, all I did was cut the flower out and arrange that excess foliage in the vase. It actually worked out quite well. I was very happy with that. All I did was arrange these together, and as you can see, they turned out, it looked very cute. I love how just subtle and petite that this one ended up looking, the nice play of colors with the pinks and the little pops of yellow from the miniature daffodils. Love it. I feel like this is a color combination I would definitely do again, and it's a very just kind of cute look for, I don't know, Mother's Day or whatever holiday is in the spring, I guess. Next up, I am going to pick a big bunch of the Champagne Ranunculus and the Renowned Unique Tulips. Now, these tulips were the absolute last tulips to start blooming. They got very, very tall in the garden, and they were kind of difficult to manage. I'm not sure why they got so tall. They were almost 3 feet tall almost. Not sure I would grow them again. I don't know. To this arrangement, I will also be adding some amazing Grace tulips that we had stored and the tulip foliage. I don't know if anybody else uses this tulip foliage, but it really came in handy. It really was a good idea. In general, for this arrangement, I really love the soft pink and the kind of the reddish tones from the Renowned Unique. I really love how those kind of merged and blended together, in addition to with those just really tightly packed ranunculus. So beautiful. You can tell spring flowers are my favorite flowers. I just love them so much. They work so good together. It really is. Really is easy to make something beautiful when you have so many pretty flowers. Next up, we are going to grab some Champagne Ranunculus again because, like I said, they are one of my absolute favorites this year. In terms of tulips, we are going to go with the Sensual Touch tulips. These are the double fringe tulips. They are very vibrant, very much an attention-grabbing flower in the arrangement. I've actually had a little kind of trouble blending them in because they are so kind of dominant. I'm going to add in the ranunculus to those as well as a big bunch of those miniature daffodils. Now, these kind of miniature daffodils, in addition to the orange tones of this with the tulips and things, I think they play together so incredibly nicely. Just a nice, soft, subtle color, which is interesting how this arrangement became so subtle, especially with the Sensual Touch tulips that are so bright and in your face. I really, really like this one. Last but not least for this video, again, we're going to start with some Amazing Grace tulips. Have you noticed that I am absolutely obsessed with these Amazing Grace tulips? Because I am. These have been in storage for a while, and like a lot of some of the flowers, these have actually changed color a little bit in storage. They've become kind of more lavender and soft colored, which is interesting. I also think that's really useful in terms of getting the most out of your tulips. This arrangement will also use tulip foliage and those little cute, stinking cute daffodils. One thing I can say about these daffodils is they are so prolific. I planted probably 5 bulbs 5 years ago, and now I have about 30 of these little plants, and they produce flowers like crazy. I absolutely love them. They're so great. Especially for cut flowers because they bloom very late in the season around the time that the tulips and ranunculus are blooming. It's very nice. At this point, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to add to this arrangement to make it, you know, unique or different than the other ones. But then I saw my dark purple pansies. This is the Victorian Posy pansy mix. There's a mix of colors in this mix. It's from Renee's garden. And the flowers are just so cute and ruffled and petite. The only downside is that the stems are a little bit short. So, I mean, these stems, they were just barely touching the water in that vase, which is so disappointing. I wish the stems were just a little bit longer. But overall, I think the colors went into this. It was beautiful. This is hands down my favorite flower arrangement of this video. This is my favorite. What do you think? Is this your favorite? Did you like the other one better? I'm not sure, but I really love this one. I always love to know which ones you guys like the most. That's really about it for this one. Hopefully it was helpful. Not quite sure if it was. If it was and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe. Absolutely love to have you making all kinds of new videos about, you know, gardening, growing your own cut flowers, growing vegetables, some DIY projects. Really is a surprise, so if you like a little bit of a surprise, you know, you never know what I'm going to upload. Be sure to hit the bell icon to get notifications so you'll know whenever we post something new. Share with your friends, all that good stuff. We're really just trying to grow the channel and welcome more people into our little gardening community here. Don't forget to check out our blog. The link to that is in the description. The blog offers a lot more details about the posts that you see here on YouTube, so be sure to visit the blog. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, we are on Patreon. I always appreciate that so much. Helps me kind of keep things going around here, as well as our subscription soapboxes and individual soapboxes you can check out on my website as well. All the links are down in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.